Hello everyone and welcome to another video. We all know that bear markets is the best time for a long-term investing. We decided to reinvest some of the profits and make a 20,000 portfolio that we are going to share with you. Before we tell you which cryptocurrency exactly we are buying, we prepared a very important and useful information which if we didn't know, we wouldn't be here today in position to invest. So make sure you watch the video until the end and find out what is it about.
I see that most YouTubers today talk about inflation and recession, but almost none of them understand where exactly we are at this moment. That is why in the next few minutes I will explain to you the analysis of the previous 100 years of price movement of the American stock market. Anyone who has been following cryptocurrencies for the past few years knows how correlated cryptocurrencies are with the price movement of the American stock market and how events on the stock market affect the price of cryptocurrencies. First, if we look at the price movement of the stock market, it is clear to us that we were in a bear market the whole last year. The whole last year, 2022, was known for the formation of the lower lows and lower highs. We touched the 200 simple moving average, the weekly moving average, which is considered very strong support by investors. So here are some facts. If we look at this chart, we can see the probability percentage in relation to the last 70 years, or how likely it is that every next year will be positive or negative. On this same chart shown in numbers, you can see the years back from 1951. The probability that every next year in the stock market will be positive is 74% and negative 26%. The previous year, 2022, was negative and we have a drop of about 30%. Also, here you can see what happens in the next few years after a losing year. For example, 2018, 2015 and 2008 were losing years. But look at the few years after them what happened. What scares most investors today is the question, is this another losing decade? If we look at the S&P 500 from 1999 to 2012, we had 13 years, more than a decade without any growth. What if these are the next few years without growth? To understand this, we need to zoom out even more the previous 100 years and look at the secular cycles. In this chart, we can see the S&P 500, that is index that follows 500 best companies in the USA from 1930 until today. What can we conclude when we look at the last 100 years? We have secular bull and secular bear markets, which are long-term cycles. When looking at the long term, and each of these secular bull and bear markets can have cyclical bull and cyclical bear markets, which are short term. For example, from 1937 to 1950, we had a secular bear market that lasted 13 years, then a secular bull market from 1950 to 1966 that lasted 16 years. And so until today, we have an alternation of secular bull and bear markets. We can conclude that on average, secular bear markets last 13 to 14 years, while secular bull markets last 16 to 20 years. Also, what we can see is that in every bull market we have two cyclical bear markets. Look at the first bull market, the second bull market, and the current bull market. Usually a bear market occurs after the 7th year and it's followed by another bear market a little later. We are now in the 9th year of a secular bull market. In other words, we are in the cyclical bear market of one secular bull market. If we know that the bull markets last an average 16 to 20 years, that means that we have at least 7 to 13 more years until the next secular bear market, which means that there is a lot of money on the table that can still be made from investments until then. And now, let's go back to the question of whether we are in another losing decade. I would say most likely not, because losing decades occur in the secular bear markets, as you can see in this picture. Next important question is, what if I'm wrong and we are actually headed into another losing decade? Before we get into the analysis of Bitcoin, I will show you that you can make money even though we are in the secular bear market. Let's look at the S&P 500 chart during the previous secular bear market. Is it true that those who bought shares of some companies didn't make any money? It's incorrect. Only if you're an idiot and always bought at the highest price, then you didn't make any money. That's why we buy stocks and cryptocurrencies only when they're undervalued and for discounted price. It is impossible to catch the bottom, but anyone who bought good stocks when they were down by 50% or more could earn several times on his investment, even in a bear market. So to have 0% return in 13 years, you will need to be a complete idiot and always buy at these peak highest prices. Now let's take a look at the Bitcoin return on investment from the last 10 years. From 2010 to 2013, we had several positive years, where we had years where the return was over 9,000%. Then we had 2014, which had a loss of 58%. After that, we had 3 positive years. Then we had 2018, which had a loss of 73%. Then again, 3 positive years. And now we had 2022, which was in the minus of 65%. Not to go into further technical analysis of Bitcoin, depending on how much and whether Bitcoin will fall further, there are 2 possible scenarios. For Bitcoin to go a little more down, or that Bitcoin already bottomed. Whether you buy Bitcoin for this price or catch it a little cheaper, we consider it more than a fair price and expecting big growth in the next 2 to 4 years. Most of the other cryptocurrencies follow the movement of Bitcoin, so we are mostly guided by BTC. It is important that you know that we always use 3 rules for investing in Bitcoin. For other cryptocurrencies, the rules are slightly different, and we talk about this in our Crypto Masterclass course. First rule is to buy only when the price is reduced by 70 to 83%. Usually when everyone is talking and forecasting bad news, that's when it's the right time to buy. The second rule is that we never buy everything at once, but in several times, because even an overvalued item can be even more overvalued due to people's panic. That's why sometimes we also have Bitcoin that drops by over 80%. And third rule is that we never buy with money that we need in the next period. All the new technologies are volatile, and you need to understand that Bitcoin doesn't grow when you want it to grow. So you can say, I'll buy some crypto today because I need money to pay the rent next month or any other expenses. It doesn't work like that. Cryptocurrencies are a long-term investment, and you have to be prepared for volatility. You must be prepared for the fact that something you bought can fall by 50 to 70%, as well as to hold the investment for several years for maximum profits. So I'm buying 1 Bitcoin for the price of 16,931 or lower, 1 Ethereum for the price of 1,270 or the lower price, and the rest of the tokens and coins we split in the way that every of these coins we are buying for $225. That is Phantom, eGold, ADA, Cardano, Matic, Mana, Decentraland, Solana, Doge, and XRP. I am not going to go into details about why we bought exactly these coins and tokens, because the video will last for like 6 to 8 hours. On our channel you can find detailed analysis of different coins and tokens, and in our Crypto Masterclass we talk about how to find the best opportunities and when to invest. Without getting into detailed Bitcoin analysis, we did a lot of videos about what do we expect for the next bull market, and depends on the price. If the price stay at this bottom and then start going up, we expect 5 to 7 times return on investment on Bitcoin. And if the price go down a little more, it could be even 9 to 12 times. So we say we are buying one Bitcoin for a price of 16,931. So we are going to put the stop price, we are using stop limit order, 16,931, and limit price a few dollars more, 16,935. Actually, we could maybe put, the spread is not big, so 16,933. We are buying one Bitcoin. We check the price, press the buy button. Confirm. And now if the price goes to 16,931, we will buy the Bitcoin. You can always check your orders in the open orders. Next we are buying Ethereum. Stop price is 1,270, a few dollars more, 1,272 for the limit price, one Ethereum. Buy, confirm. Also check if everything is alright in the open orders. Then we are buying Phantom. If the price goes over 200, simple moving average, 0.2217 and 0.2218. We are buying for $225, checking if everything is alright. Also, you don't need to buy the whole Bitcoin or whole Ethereum. You can buy for any amount of the money that you would like $10, $20. The next one we are buying is eGold. eGold is a great coin with a very limited supply. The price we are looking at is 34.02 and 34.05. We don't put the amount, we put total of $225. We go buy and we can check our order. I'm gonna fasten up the video. The last coin we are buying is XRP, 0.3530, and we have the rest amount of $205 because commission got us for the rest of the coins. Confirm, and that will be it for buying coins and tokens for this portfolio that we are going to share with you through the bull market, about how to stake and do everything that is needed to do. When do we sell? In the time we were filming this video, the platform bought Cardano for us. As you could see, $225. The rest is in USDT until the price reach our targets. It's always good to buy some BNB because this token you can use to get a discount on the fees. Right now Bitcoin has no fee, but other coins and tokens have fee when buying and selling.
That will be everything for today. I hope that you liked the information we prepared for you. If you did, you can consider giving us a like or subscribing to our channel. Also, on our channel, you can find a free crypto trading course if you're a beginner in trading or investing, and we don't want you just to learn from us. We prepared interviews from some of the richest people in the world, and there is a lot to learn from them. You can also find all these interviews in the description of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in some of the next videos.